What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex. I'm back with another RWBY discussion video here. As always, guys, these videos will be uploaded throughout the weekend and weeks to come, as far as when it comes to each chapter in Volume 6, as I, rewatch the episodes and just, put my thoughts together on what I want to talk about and for specific characters, maybe even specific scenes, depending, it just depends on what I view and see as something uh, very very important in my eyes to talk about. And pretty much this, guys, getting on topic is to very briefly, as briefly as possible, to talk about my homie who I've always claimed as the chosen one. Jaune, the man, the myth, the legend. He you know has been that dude. He's been that dude since we first met him. In my opinion, he has been, he's taken the lead, sort of kind of was taking the leadership role, and then it was passed over to RWBY. I mean, we even seen it here in chapter 1 where she took charge, which I found to be very, very great. But something specific about Jaune, a couple of things. Um, that I want to talk about here real quick and real as briefly as possible. Jaune, he, uh, you know, the first thing that stood out is the fact that when you watched chapter 1 and Crow mentions, when he's sending that letter off to Commander James, that that he mentions it's been 2 weeks since everything that transpired at the end of Volume 5. Jaune, with him activating his semblance and finding out that he's a healer in 2 weeks and 14 days, basically, he's learned to control his semblance just like that in 2 weeks, 2 weeks time. So you figure from the time that the group left the battlefield, basically, up to this point where they're on the train fighting the Grim, he has set aside time to practice and really, truly, for the most part, understand his healing abilities. That's the first thing. The you know that just blew me away, as far as him knowing, of him learning to control his semblance. And it just blew me away. 14 days. I mean, they usually say, in real life, they usually say you do something for 30 days straight at a time, it becomes a habit. But, Jaune does it in 14 days and basically becomes a habit for him to be able to use his semblance. Like, that's just dope to me. The second thing is when Nora brings up Ren's ability to mask stuff, people, a specific area, and she mentions that Jaune can expound on that. He can use his semblance to be able to help Ren push out his own semblance even more to cover the train and hide the train. Guys, in 2 weeks time, we've learned that Jaune can amplify people's semblance. So my question is he going to have a big role in the middle, towards the end of Volume 6, as far as his semblance is concerned, when amplifying somebody else's semblance? Is he going to possibly be just one person, but many people at a time? Is he a a big question on my end, is he possibly going to maybe amplify Ruby's silver eyes to pop out in this volume? Because a lot of us are still questioning Ruby's silver eyes, and the, how to's and why to's of that. So, it's just crazy to learn that Jaune in 2 weeks and 14 days has been able to not only, find out about his semblance, practice and learn to control it, and be able to really assist people when it comes to healing somebody, but then to also have the power to amplify and make somebody's semblance stronger than what it currently is crazy dope, guys, in my opinion. And so could he also be, that's the other question, could he also be a target if Salem finds out this information? Would she go after him to try to use his amplify somebody in her core group or her own power, type of thing? Because we still have yet to really truly see what Salem can do as far as when it comes to her powers. So that's why I'm saying, guys, what is the potential behind, how strongly is Jaune's potential when it comes to using his semblance, when it comes to his character? I'm very curious because, like I said, guys, at the beginning of this video, I'm saying it again, Jaune is the chosen one in my eyes. There was a reason why I stamped that nickname to him. And I'm just, I'm glad that he first and foremost has a semblance, and I'm glad that we found out these two specific things as far as his character is concerned. So I'm wondering what's gonna happen next when it comes to him using his powers. So yeah, guys, yeah, I'm just glad that RWBY's back, guys. I really am. So with that, this video will be up at some point at the beginning of the week. Be on the lookout for it. Let me know your thoughts. What do you all think of Jaune's powers, his semblance? What do you all think is going to happen as far as him using his powers in this season 6? What do you all think? Let's have a chat in the comment section, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I will chat with you on the next upload of more RWBY discussion videos. Peace, guys.